This is probably the best hotel for tourists to stay if you're looking for affordable yet stylish accommodation in the heart of Orchard. What is up guys, so welcome to the first hotel review of 2024, and today we'll be reviewing Yotel Singapore Orchard. It is an innovative global hotel brand that caters to all travelers and locals alike. And what puts the cherry on top is that this 30-story building is located right smack in the bustling haven of Orchard Road. So without further ado, let's begin with the check-in experience. And the check-in experience was seamless. All in all, it only took 3 minutes and 30 seconds and it could have been even faster. And what's good about it is that somewhat automated on a monitor at the front desk lobby, which is really good. So all you have to do is go to the monitor, key in your stuff, make sure you have your booking details, and you're almost all ready to go. And one thing you need to take note is that you need your passport or your physical ID because you need to scan it to confirm that it is your booking lah. And there will also be a service staff on standby if you ever require help. So without further ado, let's begin the room tour of Yotel Singapore Orchard. What's up guys, so let's begin the room tour of Yotel Singapore Orchard Premium Queen View Room. And as you immediately step into the room, that's basically all you have. There's a queen size bed over here with 4 large pillows, and this bed is adjustable, which we will show you all later in a bit. But on your left as you step in, there's 2 hidden compartments over here, which is really interesting because I think majority of you guys know that Yotel doesn't really have the biggest of rooms. They have a lot of compartments that are hidden, and as you can see, the first one over here is the ironing board, and over on this side is the umbrella and torchlight over at the bottom. But what's cool about it is that I like this kind of hook because it's like collapsible. And moving further into the room, we have the TV here. I would say it's about a 40-inch to 43-inch. Over on this side, there's the logo and 2 bottles of water. But what's cool about it is that there's a bottle opener here that is attached to the wall. If you're bringing beer or anything that involves a bottle opener, you have one over here. And yeah, as small as the room is, there's no place for you to actually put a large size table or even a table itself. So what Yotel did was that it's really cool. They did a inbuilt table kind of thing that is collapsible over here. So this kind of table is just for you to put some stuff. But there's a USB and a electrical plug here as well, so you can charge your stuff if you don't want to charge beside your bed. And on one end of the entire room, there's the mini bar area. As you can see, there's a kettle, there's 2 cups, and over on this box here, there's your coffee, your tea, your sugars, and everything else. There's also 2 electrical plugs and 2 USB over here as well. And also there's a control panel for the speakers and also the TV. The telephone is also over here as well. There's also an extendable table right here, and also the safe and the mini fridge. And in the mini fridge itself, it's empty. And there's also a bag holder right here if you ever need. And moving over to the other corner of the room, you have your open concept wardrobe with 6 hangers over here. Right below, we have your bedroom slippers, the laundry bag, and the laundry paper. And I have to ask the bedroom slipper connoisseur. See. And there's also another physical hook right here, so the 3 in front and also 1 more over here, but this one not collapsible, so just take note, where we probably can hang all your heavier stuff. And now moving on to the queen size smart bed, there's 4 pillows. And one thing that I really like about Yotel is that the bed can actually move up and down. Never really been to any other hotels that allow your bed to do that. I would say it's really good if you are having a staycation, especially if you just want to binge watch a couple of movies over here with your lifted up bed. So you want to see how you can enjoy the bed. And now moving on to the toilet, the wash basin is actually segregated from the outside away from the toilet, similarly to life at Funan. And over here you have your wash basin, there's toothbrush, toothpaste, that's about it. And then there's also hand soap which is attached, you know that we don't like. There's also a hand towel, and right below there's a hair dryer and the iron. So overall, the wash basin wise, I wouldn't say it's super duper big, but it's more than enough space to do your basic stuff lah.
So one fun fact about the room amenities that one of the hotel staff just shared with us is that all of the room shampoo, conditioner, shower gel or lotion are provided by the hotel partner called Urban Jungle, where it is all cruelty-free and 100% vegan. So very suitable for all skin type and especially sensitive skin.
And yeah, now stepping into the toilet, I think the toilet is probably the best thing about this entire room because it has the best view lah, basically. But before going on to the view, let's talk about the toilet wise. Shitting area wise, really spacious. I'm spreading my legs super duper wide. There's 2 toilet rolls over here, and there's also a bidet which Rose love.
So as you can see, the shower area is connected to the toilet area. So when you take a shower, the toilet area might get wet.
So yeah, like I mentioned just now, the best part of this entire room is probably the toilet. Reason being because it has a very good view, and as you can see, basically overlooking the quieter side of Orchard near Royal Plaza on Scotts and Far East Plaza as well, and also all the condominiums in the background. So basically it is a unblocked view, so enjoy these couple of time lapses that we have taken. And the room that we are staying is called Premium Queen View Room. It's compact and stylish, size at 14 square meters. Price wise is 240 without breakfast to 280 with breakfast. And as you can tell, this room gives off minimalist vibes, and it kind of maximizes the space of this entire 14 square meters, as you can tell from the bottom storage of the bed and the inbuilt cabinetries. And now talking about the location of Yotel Singapore Orchard, is located at Orchard. Nearest MRT is Orchard MRT, and it's only a 5 minutes walk away, and it's sheltered. And it's also actually only 5 minutes walk to Pan Pacific Orchard, which we have reviewed. You can go and check it out over here. But overall, I would say between Pan Pacific Orchard and Yotel Orchard, I would say Yotel Orchard is better because it has a sheltered walkway all the way to Orchard MRT, whereas Pan Pac doesn't. And this shelter also leads you to 7 different kind of malls right there all on screen, so you can explore if you're ever staying here. And what's good about it is that there's also a guardian right below on the first floor of the building beside, which is sheltered as well, called International Building.
Ready?
So I would say Yotel Singapore Orchard is a relatively green hotel because they do provide $8 vouchers if you skip your housekeeping. So it's really good. Something to take note of if you want to save some money to buy more food at Komyuniti, which is their in-house restaurant located at level 10, which we are going to check out for dinner. So stay tuned in the later part of this video. And now moving on to the flooring of the entire room. It's decked out with timber. Overall, at first glance, it looks relatively clean, and for the toilet wise, it's decked out with large grey tiles. And now moving on to the next segment, which is whether this room is clean or not.
Oh! Clean! So clean! So this hotel doesn't provide in-room dining service, so we decided to go down to their restaurant and have a dinner, and that was our right decision. The dinner was good!
And now I'm going to go through community dining menu, and it's rather extensive for a restaurant like this. And when you are seated at the restaurant, you have a QR code that's presented on the table, so just go and scan it and you'll be directed to this link. And on the menu itself, you have promotions like sharing, mains and beverages. And we just jump straight into the mains first. You have a variety of things such as healthy bowl, you have steamed cajun salmon, you have beef salad, and one of the most expensive one is sirloin steak, so obviously. And the pasta aglio olio is also $28, which is quite expensive for a aglio olio, but Rose will tell you the taste later, which kind of justify the price of $28. So there's also carbonara, there are also burgers, there's rice bowls as well, a large variety of fusion food, and community restaurant is also a bar as well, so they serve a variety of drinks from craft beer to wines to spirits to cocktails, and as well as non-alcoholic drinks. Unfortunately for us, we can't check that out because we don't drink alcohol, but the Coke was delicious. So apart from beverages and the mains, you also do have side dishes such as mini pork sliders, like mini pork burgers. You also have satay, you have pizza, and all the finger foods that you will ever crave for. So there's also soup and salads as well. There's also desserts and a tiramisu because Rose really loves a good pot of tiramisu. And I say pot is because the name is literally called Water Plant Tiramisu, and I would say and guarantee that that's probably the cutest dessert I've ever seen.
So we came down at about 7 PM on a Saturday night, and surprisingly, the place is not so crowded. Very chill, very relaxed. I really love the vibe of the place. The music is top notch. I love it so much. And then for the food wise, we order sirloin steak, we order aglio olio for myself, and also a pot of tiramisu. So the steak wise, I think is good because Lance never say much about the food. Any food is just food to him. But then aglio olio is woo.
But I do have to say that the potato wedges was super delicious, and it comes with the sirloin steak, so you don't have to order sides. But the overall total price is $106 inclusive of GST as well. So yeah, this is the end of day 1 of Yotel Singapore Orchard. I'm just gonna skip to day 2. Cue the time lapses. Good morning guys, we just came back from breakfast and gonna talk about the facilities first. So there's the gym and the swimming pool. The swimming pool I would say is a decent size. It's about a 25 meter. If I'm not wrong, I'll put up the correct stats on screen, but there are a couple of towers around it surrounding the swimming pool, so they may tend to look into the swimming pool itself, so something to take note of that. And for the gym wise, a little bit small compared to the size of the entire hotel. And when I was there at around 8 AM, there were already 4 people there and they already felt very clustered and not a lot of equipment left to use. So if you ask me, if there's about 6 or 7 people, I think the capacity is considered 100% already. But the dumbbell weights go up to 20 kg and there's a cable machine as well. All in all, there are 4 cardio machines but only 2 treadmills. But I would say it's just decent enough for you to get a really good workout before you start traveling the rest of Singapore. So yeah, so now I'm going to check whether we can have a late checkout. I'm going to call them and see how, hopefully. Hi, can I just check if it's possible to do a late checkout today? Can we do it about 12? Is that fine? Sure, no worries. Got it. Ken, thank you so much. Bye-bye. And so yeah, just got off the call. They gave us a 1-hour extension. So the usual checkout here in Singapore typically ends around 12 PM, but for Yotel itself, the checkout is at 11 AM. So it's a little bit early, but we asked for late checkout and they given us a 1 hour. I mean, if you got thicker skin, you can go and ask for 2 hours or more lah, but we're gonna stay until probably 11:30. Yeah.
Good morning guys, I'm gonna talk about the breakfast now. And as a hotel staff, actually recommend us not to come down around 8 to 9 because there will be the peak hours for breakfast. And because I have work and also I cannot wake up earlier, so we went down at about 9:30 and there's still a lot of food and then they top up the food quite often, so no worry that there's nothing for you to eat. Apart from that, for the vibe of the restaurant itself, we went there for dinner and then we came down here again for breakfast. At 9:30 on a Sunday morning, it's actually not so crowded, so there's still quite a lot of space around for you to choose your seat. It's also actually quite quiet, which I love it.
What's up guys, so welcome to the end of this hotel review of Yotel Singapore Orchard, and as you can see, we are doing the outro on the smart bed. Really comfortable and we really like it a lot. So now we're going to give our opinions and our overall thoughts of this hotel.
To be honest, the experience of staying here actually changed my mind. Actually, we have a lot of space to roam around the room with a good view, unblocked view of the other side of Orchard, which is very good. The staff is friendly and they are all very helpful. The restaurant is... I actually quite love it. And also, the location of this one is unbeatable.
So yeah, I don't know whether you all guys know that this is one of the hotels that I've been wanting to review for the longest of time, because I think this is probably the best value for money hotel along the main stretch of Orchard shopping belt. So yeah, this is the end of this hotel review. We hope you love this. If you love this, remember like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more hotel reviews to the rest of 2024. See you guys next week. This is the most weirdest outro ever.
Can sleep now already.